introduce yourself each and then continue our talking. Bugün біздің үйімізге мистер Стюарт айтқандай ату қонақтар келіп отыр. Бұл ату қонақтар бізге сонау Америка құрама штатынан келді. Ол ағылшын тілінің сол Америкада университеттерде жұмыс істейтін мұғалімдері. Және олар біздің шақыруымыз бойынша 5 мұғалім біздің гимназияға келіп, қазір бір апта болды, сабақ беріп жатыр, біздің мұғалімдерді оқытып жатыр, семинар ұйымдастырып. Оларға көп рахмет айта отырып, біз бүгін біздің үйімізге 3 қонағымызды шақырып отырмыз. Оның біреуі біздің Даяна, ол біздің үйде тұрып жатыр бірнеше күннен бері. Және оның жолдасы Гордон, және Кей, ол кеше келген Пакистаннан. Осы кісілермен сіздерді таныстырып отырмыз. Және қазір бұл кісілердің әрқайсысына жеке-жеке сөз беріп, олардың өзіміз таныстырып, ойларын айтқан біз қалап отырмыз. Меруертке рахмет, біз бүгін шақырдық, сол өз келіп, осы фильмді түсіріп жатқанына. And some words in English, I try. To our work came our good friends from America and weeks and came to our from what day? From
Wednesday?
No, from 30th of July. Yes? From 6th of July, and during 1 week they worked at our gymnasium, and we invited to our home. Diana living in our home. In 5 years, we are very glad to meet our guests in our home, and today in our home, our guests are more good and stay, and we asked Mirwet to make a film, and thank you, Mirwet, for doing it, and then I shall ask you and you there, you've gotten to tell something something about yourself and something about our Kazakhstan gymnasium, what you are working now. Please.
And I am a professor at Columbia International University. Diane is my student. She's also my friend. And I'm very glad to be here. You are very hospitable people, and you treat us very, very well. You treat us like kings and queens. So I'm sorry that I cannot be here with the team for the whole time, for 2 weeks. I was here for 1 night, and then I went to Pakistan, and now I'm back for 2 nights, and now I have to leave again. But I'm very thankful to God in the North. And if I went away without coming here, I would think that Karaganda, this is Kazakhstan. But now when I come to the south, I see that there is much more, that there is another very beautiful side to Kazakhstan. So, thank you for having us here.
July, and I met Arohan and Sharifa, Irfan and Ashad a few days later, and came to live with them, and we have had many fun times with conversations and the accordion and Domra, and we were able to go to Let's House one evening, and it has been fun and also a very good learning experience for me to learn a little Kazakh.
There was snow on the tape.
There I know, Prakmek, Tamasha, Jaksa, what else do I know? Nan, and
Very
And
good.
I really enjoyed listening to Arohan and Sharifa sing in Kazakh. That has been very beautiful. And to try different Kazakh dishes and to go to school, to meet with the teachers in the gymnasium, to get to know them and help them with their English, help them with their teaching, but also learn from them many, many new things that I don't know. And so I've enjoyed laughing very much with Ruslan. Every night we always laugh together. And Oscar, my friend, my little friend. And so I want to say thank you very much for opening your home to me, a crazy American, and for being patient with me and really loving me and caring for me very much. So thank you very much.
Continue there, and I rock in Almaty at the same time. I have enjoyed living here in the South more than I have enjoyed living in the North. I think it is, there are many more trees here, and much more hospitality, and much more food, and fun, and laughter. I enjoyed the tremendous welcome that we have experienced at the school, and the tremendous hospitality that you have shown in your house to me. I've only been here a couple of times, but every time I've been here, there's been I just appreciate that very much. I think the land of Kazakhstan is very beautiful and strong, but I think the best thing about Kazakhstan, or the nation of Kazakhstan, is its people, and that is the strongest thing.
Beautiful. She said that she's very glad that for your coming, especially for your coming, Diana, and that we have been spending very good times with very 2 weeks.
Bizi unutpаңыздар, келіңіздер тағы да көп-көп. Дос болайық.
Don't forget us. Forget us. Remember us, and she would like to that you come again to Kazakhstan to more.
Рахмет сендерге.
Asgar sen aytın da. Help you sing.
Okay. 1 and 3? Yeah. Okay. Can you sing the melody? Okay, then I'll sing the alto line. And you sing whatever you want, Raina. Okay. Whatever is good for you. As high as you can.
Oh, beautiful for a spacious sky, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty, above the fruitless plain, the my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You, Lord, are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. Think about his love, think about his mercy, think about his grace that saw us through. For as high as the heavens above, so great is the measure of our Father's love. Great is the measure of our Father's love.
sponsor of this particular program.
Thank you. Құрметті мұғалімдер, құрметті қонақтар, қазақша сөйлеймін деп рұқсат алдым. Өйткені біздің осы тамаша семинарымыз Қазақстан Республикасында болып жатыр, қазақ мектебінде болып жатыр. Сондықтан сіздерді қазақ тілінде қарсы алып, біз өзіміздің қонақтарымыздың қазақ тілінде шығарып тұрмыз. Енді бұл қонақтарға сіздерге көп рахмет. Осы соңғы біздің сөз бастауы беріп жатқандарыңызға сахнадан алғыс өз атынан өзімнің осы Әл-Фараби мектебінің оның филиал гимназияның мұғалімдерінің атынан біздің осы бар. Мұндай бір алғысымызды айтамыз.
We want to say a lot of thanks for our colleagues, for teachers who came from America, who have done much work here.
Сіздерден енді мұғалімдер, біздің мектебіміз, сіздердің осы істеген атқарған қызметтеріңізден көп біз келешекте жұмысымызға өте көп пайда алдық.
The things which were done at your course will mean that it will be useful in our further work.
Және біз осы аталған күннің ішінде болған біз өзіміздің керемет сонау алыстан келген достарымызды тауып, бір жағынан сол жұмысымызға пайдалы болса.
But for this time, it turns out that we have found very close friends.
Біз сіздердің барлығыңызды сондай жақсы көріп кеттік. Біздің әрбір күн суретіміз, мына бүгін кинофильмге түсіріп жатырмыз, соның барлығы бізге ескерткіш болсын деп салып жатырмыз. Енді көп сөйлемеймін айтатыным, әр уақытта аман сау болыңыздар. Америкаға біздің осы барлық мұғалімдердің Қазақстаннан үлкен біздің алғысымызды айтыңыздар, сіздерді сіздерге сәлем айтыңыздар. Әлде де келіп тұрыңыздар, Америка сонша алып тұрды да, біз әр уақытта біздің құшағымыз ашық, көңіліміз сіздерге өте таза және әр уақытта достық көңіліміз әр уақытта сақтап тұрады.
We want you to wish success to be healthy.
Next, we will have a word by Stuart DeLorme. I think that you know he is a scholar and a friend of education and a friend of our people.
He's pronounces it like antagonist. Anyway. I want to give a special thanks, first of all, to Mediniyet, who is unfortunately not able to come today, but who is actually the overall host of this seminar. So I want to thank him, and please thank him for us. And also for Alia, who works in the Bureau of Education office in experimental education. We want to thank her also for her encouragement. I want to thank Bucket for running back and forth to the Bureau and making all the announcements. It's been wonderful, and also what you did in the classroom in preparing all of the, I hope you all read the signs that Bucket made there. I want to also thank the host families. We'll be thanking you again later, but Adahan and Gubaram, Bucket, Murta, and Karina for opening your homes. Thank you. I want to thank our cook for her help. Also the team. I want to thank the CIU team for coming. I think we should give them a big hand. I want to thank Ed Cheek, that some of you met, and Nancy Cheek, the director of the program at CIU, and for Sarah Patterson and Kay Herbert for sending us the best and the brightest. That's a hyperbole, but you know what I'm trying to say. Finally, we want, I'm ready to read this now. We thank the Kazakh people, the poetic and generous children of Abai, and all the people of this great nation of Kazakhstan for being most generous hosts to the CIU team during their brief sojourn with us. The following poem I will read is a slightly adapted poem by one of our greatest poets, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He's our Abai. It speaks of the ocean, which will separate us, the Atlantic Ocean. It speaks of travelers, of not being able to come back to exactly the same place where you were before. But it also hints of remembering each other, even when we cannot recapture the same joys we shared here together. Please forgive me if I give you one more vocabulary word. It's the word tide, T-I-D-E. In Russian, it's priliv, tide. And this is a poem about the tide. The tide rises, the tide falls. The twilight darkens in brown. The traveler hastens towards the town. And the tide rises, the tide falls. Darkness settles on roofs and walls. But the sea in darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands erase the footprints in the sands, and the tide rises and the tide falls. The morning breaks, the horses in their stalls stamp and neigh as the stableman calls. The day returns, but nevermore returns the traveler to the shore, and the tide rises and the tide falls. May we remember each other over the ocean as the tide rises and the tide falls. Thank you.
Say a few words of my own. I would like to thank you very much, all of you, for offering us in such a way the openness of your village, of your school, and of your time and your heart. I know that Kazakh people pride themselves on hospitality. And there is the story of the man who has nothing and he finds his way to a yurt. And there, in his moments of need, he is welcomed and he is given food to eat and something to drink and a safe place to stay for the night. And for us, we have come a long way to get here. We've seen many things on the way, but here in this village, we feel as if we have had a safe place to spend a night, a short night in our journey, which will take us soon back to America. We've had a safe place to work and to live, and food to eat, and drink to drink, and we appreciate it. We have worked together well, I hope has been profitable for each of us. I want to thank Adolhan and the whole administration, educational administration, for having us come. For Stuart, who was instrumental in setting up the initial contact, and for Cindy, who has done so much for us while we are here. Without those people, it wouldn't be possible, so I want to thank them. And at this time, I would like to have Adolhan and Fariha, if you could come forward, please, and desire for a better future. And so we are happy that we can make any small contribution toward these goals. And we have with us 2 tape recorders, which we would like to leave with you. One with Adolhan